What's up guys, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and I got away from the show floor and got some items from Schrade that I want to show to you here on the video. First thing you're looking at is not yet released, but it'll be out very soon. This is their insane pry bar on steroids basically. So very large pry bar, you can see just end to end. I mean, look at the size of my hand, like 2.5 of my hand, like it's probably over a foot. You got a blade on this side, you got a nail pull. Got this texture here. They did say that this was to use on the side, to use as a hammer. Probably I just used the back side if that was the case, but anyhow, just some cool texturing there. Then you got the pry bar. They call this a gas valve shutoff. I guess you could use it for an oxygen valve shutoff. It's kind of ginormous, but could be used in that way. And then you got lots of paracord here, and then you have a ginormous pry bar on the end, so you can see that. So that's coming out new. This, when I was talking to the guys over at, let me see if I can get this back in the camera. There we go. No. Alright, wait for it. There it is. When I was talking to the guys at Schrade, they were saying, it's not going to have a sheath or anything, not like you're going to carry down your belt. This, I think, would be a great item to keep in your, like in your car, in your trunk of your car, just for emergencies and stuff like that. So there's a new item from Schrade, one of their monstrous pry bars. Put that off the screen. And we got some new blades here. Let's see if we can get these. Let me zoom in for you. It's a little bit better. So these are two new ones, and I'll actually show you the other side because you can see the stonewash look a little bit better. They remind me of the CRKT Ripple a bit. You can kind of see that stonewash right here. And this is the 218L, and this is the 216. So actually, let me turn off the video and then I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. Too far. So once again, the 216 and the 218L. You got the stonewash, nice looking profile on the blade. Got some jimping up top here, pocket clip on the back. So those are going to be, I think those are going to be a pretty popular item for Schrade. Pretty simple folding knife, but definitely good looking knives. All right, so that's some of the. This one's the monster pry bar, and then some of the smaller ones. Let's move into some of the choppers that Schrade is going to have available very soon. Next up, we got a bunch of choppers here. This is the SCHF 45. You may remember this similar design, similar handle. They have another knife like this. I'm forgetting the number right now, but I'll put the annotation in. But it had a huge belly, not this Bowie style, but this is definitely going to be a big chopping knife. So if you're into choppers, this may be something that you want to pick up. And it has a very similar sheath. I think it's a thermoplastic sheath that they had for the other one. It's going to be just like that for this one. Got a little jimping on the back here. Little cutout there for the choil. So that's going to be one option. Let me get this one out of the way and show you this one. Now, if you're a fan of Prepared Mind 101, Chris over there, this is the chopper that he has designed. He's got some videos out there, so you can check that out as well. But this is, if you want a big, hefty chopper, this thing ergonomically is actually pretty impressive. So it gives you a couple options. You can certainly hold up here if you want to do some chopping like this, and maybe even if you have to do some smaller work like that. But if you hold back here, because of that hook, you get a lot of control. The swell is just about right. And so you can really swing this thing and hack and stuff. So, if you're looking for a machete style blade and you want something that you can use basically in multiple positions. So you really could use it there. You can hold it up here. You can actually even hold it in the middle. Relatively comfortable. I find that my finger falls right in that little divot there for the screw. I think it's a TPE handle. It's definitely got a rubberized feel for that. And then we have the Prepared Mind 101 logo up there. Flip it to the other side. Not a ton to see on that side, but again, if you're looking for a big hefty chopper and you want something a little bit different, this could be a good option for you. It does come with a sheath that does go around your chest and kind of hang down on your side, and it's got actually a strap you can put around your leg if you wanted to do that. So that's some of the big choppers, these two guys right here. We have the SCHF 51, the 52, and just for comparison, about the 37M in here. So essentially, the 37M and the SCHF 52 are, I guess you'd say, like brother-sister knives, if you will. But this one is modified to basically some of the shortcomings that people found with the 37 they've dealt with in the 52, and the 51 is basically the modification of the 36M. So what do you have here? What are the differences? First thing, you're going to have micarta handles on this. The main thing I'll tell you right off the bat is that the coating is different. This powder coating, a lot of people in the survival and bushcraft world didn't like because they found just like dirt and junk stuck to it, and they're going to have a coating on this like they have on the SCHF 9. So very smooth, won't have any issues with the with stuff sticking to it. Very similar design overall in your shape. A couple of the differences they made in the handle, you've got a little bit more of kind of a cutout here, so you can really get your hand in there in this bottom section for chopping and cutting. Well, another big thing that they've done is dealt with the jimping. So the jimping, let's see if you can see that. On the 37, a lot of people said that was too aggressive. So you had jimping here, nothing in the back, but then jimping underneath that was quite aggressive. So in the 52, that is much more smoothed out, and there's nothing on the underside when it comes to jimping. So you've got good control up on the top. You can choke up like this if you want to, and your hands just aren't going to get as beat up. So this one, the 51 and the 52 are going to be available quite soon. The 51 again is kind of the sister or brother, whatever, to the 36M. So this is my favorite size actually of any of their survival or bushcraft knives. I like it. You can choke up like this. You can also still chop with it like this, and you do have a little bit more of a divot there. Again, smoothed out jimping, nothing on the bottom, and we'll have micarta handles and that same coating as the 9, the STHF 9, which is a very popular knife. So there's some changes that are coming up. We'll be getting a hold of probably the 50 and the 51 and the 52 for a full review soon. So stay tuned, but I want to give you a first look at these new knives from Schrade.